Imagine if you could unlock the secret language that makes ChatGPT 10 times smarter. Yes, like a genie that actually understands you and exactly what you want. Hi guys, I'm Henry. After spending 2,000 hours testing prompts for marketers, coaches, and content creators, I discovered the best way to talk to ChatGPT that will change everything for you. Today, I'm going to reveal the secret hidden commands that literally turn ChatGPT into a human, into a lawyer, into an accountant, into any role that you want ChatGPT to act for you. Not only that, but it's actually good at it. And I will break this entire prompt for you into 4 different categories with 5 powerful commands in each that you can use to create your own AI-powered digital products without any technical experience or expertise. With this prompt, you can start using ChatGPT immediately to get better, faster, and more creative results from ChatGPT. If you stick with me to the end of this video, I'm going to reveal a final 5th category that literally turns everyday user into power user of ChatGPT. So without any further ado, let's get into category number 1. Now let's go to my screen. Let me walk you through what category number 1 is. In category number 1, we are focusing on what we call the general command prompt, right? This is the foundation of every ChatGPT. We call it the base prompt. This is what you need to start with, right? So as you can see, this is the base level prompt that we use in ChatGPT. The goal of this base level prompt is to help you fine-tune ChatGPT, give ChatGPT a head start. Let ChatGPT know who you are so that ChatGPT can begin to respond to every of the questions from that standpoint, instead of just thinking by itself and just wondering, okay, I should just answer this question because of they asked me. This time around, ChatGPT will answer your question from a particular standpoint, and this is so important. It's the most important aspect of prompt engineering that you need if you want to create a digital product. The first hidden command here is you need to use this hidden command called /human. /human command of ChatGPT is going to make ChatGPT or help ChatGPT to sound like human being. That is the entire goal. ChatGPT will no longer sound like a robot. Anything you ask ChatGPT to do, ChatGPT will literally perform that particular task or respond to you as a human being. And that is the first hidden general prompt command. Then after that, we have the second one. The second one is the concise command. Now, the concise command forces ChatGPT to cut through the noise, right? Instead of giving you a lot of stories, ChatGPT goes straight to the point to just give you exactly what you need when it comes to command. Now, this is useful if you are looking for answer that does not require beating around the bush. No storytelling, nothing, just straight to the point. I need this answer and I want them in bullet point as concise as possible. You will use this particular concise command for ChatGPT. Then the next one, still in the general point, is explain. This is crucial, right? This is very, very crucial. The explain command instructs ChatGPT to break things down to their barest minimum so that you can get the response as clear as possible. This is important for people who are into teaching, or you are a lecturer, or you are explaining certain concepts and you want ChatGPT output to be as clear as possible. You can use this /explain to get that done for you. Now the next command here is creative. Now we want ChatGPT to be very creative. We don't want ChatGPT to give us something that is just ordinary, like the everyday stuff. So this command will force ChatGPT to give unique ideas, right? Ideas that are very unique and that are new ideas, nouveau ideas. That is the entire goal of this particular command. So you don't want ChatGPT to be giving you the same boring stuff every single day that people will get to know that this is ChatGPT. That is not being creative. So we use this particular command. That is the 4th command in our general command. The 5th command is what we call opinionated, /opinionated. Now when we use /opinionated, we are trying to force ChatGPT or force any AI at all, right, to not to stay on the fence. We don't want them to tell us, and you can use this or use this. We want them to have an opinion. Let them choose with their own mind. Let them tell us what they think. So you want them to have an opinion, to have a stand in the particular subject matter. And this is very, very crucial, especially if you want to make decision. You don't want ChatGPT to give you 2 different sides and ChatGPT will not tell you to choose. Meanwhile, the entire goal is that you are having difficult times choosing and you need ChatGPT to choose for you. If you ask ChatGPT to be opinionated, ChatGPT will give you his own reasons and why ChatGPT is choosing that particular reason These here are the general prompts. They are called the base prompts that will literally allow ChatGPT have the foundation it needs for it to give you the best possible output. Now, the reason why you need this prompt, the reason why you need this base prompt, this first general command prompt, is that most people, when they are using ChatGPT, they assume that ChatGPT know who they are. So, because of the assume ChatGPT knows who they are, they just start communicating with ChatGPT. And when ChatGPT starts sounding like a robot, they all of a sudden say, this thing is too robotic. ChatGPT don't understand what I'm saying. This AI is not yet good. The thing is, you are not commanding the AI the best way possible. So, but when you choose to use the /human, it begins to sound like human. And you can even go further to prompt ChatGPT. And that is the next category we'll be talking about. When you use /human, you are actually telling ChatGPT, I need you right now to think like a human being. Then you respond to my questions. Now, category 1 are the building block. But here is the truth. Category number 2, which is the step 2 in this entire prompt categories, are the most transformational aspect of these ChatGPT prompt categories, especially if you are into coaching, content creation, or consulting. But the shocking thing is that most people skip this step number 2 or category number 2 of using ChatGPT because they are thinking that ChatGPT already know who they are and what they want. But this step number 2 actually makes ChatGPT wear a hat, right? We are talking about giving ChatGPT a role. You want to tell ChatGPT, you are a doctor, you are a this, you are a this, you are an expert in this, you are a coach in this. You want to give ChatGPT a hat to wear so that every response will even be more solid than just having a general prompt. So, and that is what we call the category number 2. So now let's break down the category number 2 for us. Category number 2 is role-based prompts. This role-based prompt allows ChatGPT to act as an expert or anything you want ChatGPT to act as. This command tells ChatGPT to pretend to be someone, right, with deep knowledge of sorts. It can be deep knowledge of an engineer, deep knowledge of a driver, anything at all. It's like you hiring a professional instantly by just using this particular prompt. Now let's look into the prompt. The first role-based prompt we have here is coach, right? Now when you use the word coach, the word /coach in your ChatGPT command, you are telling ChatGPT, I want you to give me a motivational and actionable feedback. That is what it means. You want ChatGPT to be inspiring, to actually coach you, to tell you what to do, and it must be actionable. That is why you are using /coach. It's very straightforward, but I wonder, people are not doing this. People don't use this in their ChatGPT prompt, and it will change everything for you. The next thing you want to use in this same role base is you want to check ChatGPT to act as a lawyer, right? You can see when you say /lawyer, it makes ChatGPT to analyze contract or legal information. This is very important, particularly if you are analyzing document, something like legal document. Maybe you have a contract that you want to check through. Instead of just saying, ChatGPT, check this contract for me and let me know. ChatGPT have different options of analyzing this contract. ChatGPT can decide to analyze this contract as a professional, as a business owner, as a house owner. But if you say /lawyer, he knows that I need to analyze this contract as a lawyer. So the AI is now going to wear the hat of a lawyer, understanding every rudiment that a lawyer needs to have to analyze the document. And that is what you are doing when you use this /lawyer. The next prompt we have is going to be marketer. This is fantastic for us. If you are into marketing, if you are into sales, this is good. The goal here is you are going to turn ChatGPT into a marketer, right? You are going to turn ChatGPT into an expert that will be able to do copywriting for you, that will be able to create funnel for you, that will be able to be an expert in sales or marketing. That is the entire goal. The moment you use this thing, it turns ChatGPT into any of these. Then the next one here, it will be teacher. Now you are a lecturer or you like to explain stuff wearing a hat of a teacher. You want people to understand what you are into, what you do. This is what you use. You go for the teacher/teacher. When you use this /teacher, it makes ChatGPT explain topics step by step in a way that is easy for the people that are listening to you. They can assimilate quickly. So that is the entire goal of using this particular one. And the last command we'll be using is developer. This is very good. Now, when we say developer, what we are doing is that we are asking ChatGPT to write clean code. I'm talking about programming. Yes, it's going to write programming language for you. If you just say, give me this information as a developer, or create this thing for me as a developer. ChatGPT will literally start writing code and it will explain what this code means to you. So we might be looking for the same thing, but the moment we change the role that we are giving ChatGPT, the answer and the response becomes different. If you are with me, let me know if you are with me. Click on the like button and comment that you are with me, and let me know. I don't know, what role are you playing? What do you want to act as? Are you going to be acting as a marketer? Are you a salesperson? Are you a digital product creator? Are you a content creator? Type in your role in the comment box. Let me know who I'm dealing with so that I can even create my next content with you in mind. Now let's look at the category number 3. Now step number 3 is where things get visually powerful, yet most people don't use it. Why they don't use it, I don't know, but my best guess is that probably they don't realize that ChatGPT can format information like a pro. And this step is what really makes the result you get from ChatGPT looks like they came from a designer, not just an AI trying to prompt or create some kind of images for you. So category number 3, when it comes to category number 3, we are talking about formatting prompts. These are the prompts that you use to format and to shape the output of your result from ChatGPT or any AI at all. See, I'm just using ChatGPT as an example because it's pretty popular than the rest AI when it comes to creating content, but you can use this for any kind of AI at all. Now, this command control how ChatGPT structures the response you get from ChatGPT, right? It's super useful, and when it comes to presentation or content planning or for teaching, this is what you need because the formatting is very, very important for the sake of visual aids. Now, our first prompt is this prompt. Our first command is the /table command. Now, when you use the /table command, it forces the output into a neat column and rows. You see, most times when you ask ChatGPT to bring out something for you, what you actually want, you want it to be in rows and columns so that you can understand the relationship between this thing that you are trying to see and this other thing here. But because you don't know that, you can actually use /table for you to have them in table. You just say, give me this information, let me compare. And ChatGPT will choose any format. Sometimes ChatGPT can decide to give you a particular table format, but not all the time. But if you say, give me a table format, then ChatGPT knows what you are talking about. I mean, the AI knows what we are talking about. Then the next command here is the command for outlining. This is very good for course creators, content creators, and teachers. If you know you are into any form of content generation and creation, you need an outline always. As a coach, as a mentor, you want to create an ebook, you need this. So this will help you structure your content in a format, in an outline format, so that whatever thing you are talking about, whatever thing you are discussing, you'll be able to have a proper structure to discuss it. And you can see if you are into book or course creation, you need an outline every single time. And that is why this command is useful. The next command here will be the command for script. We are telling ChatGPT, I need a script. Now, when you tell ChatGPT or any AI that when you put /script, what you are doing in essence is that you are saying, I want the output to be in a dialogue form. I want it to be in a dialogue format such that you have a speaker, you have the audience part, you have different roles. That is what you are saying. Now, most times, if we are creating script on YouTube videos like this, we tell ChatGPT /script, then ChatGPT will format the information in a script format. And when the thing comes in a script format, you have it in a well-structured manner that you'll be able to read it very fast without getting confused. But if you just allow ChatGPT to give you a script without saying it's a script, you might just get a long information that does not specify how this dialogue can flow properly. That is why this particular one is very important. For people who are into video skits or any form of skit at all, this is super useful command to use. The next one is FAQ. FAQ. If you are writing or generating any form of FAQ, just give ChatGPT /FAQ and write whatever thing you are looking for. ChatGPT is going to give you this information in an FAQ style, in a frequently asked questions format. Now, at the end of this video, I'm going to show you an example that will blow your mind, right? Where I will combine this whole thing. I will show you the example. But let's keep going. The next command when it comes to formatting is comparison. Most times, we always want to compare something with another thing, right? But when we don't give this particular command here, ChatGPT just does it anyhow. This time around, with the command, you will get him or her ChatGPT is a he or her. You will get ChatGPT to build a pros and a cons table for you that clearly shows ChatGPT what you're talking about in this format. So, and these are the top formatting commands that you can give ChatGPT if you are formatting anything. These are you can have a lot of them, you can have even more, but these are the top 5 that we use every single day, and that is why I decide to work with these 5. The 4th category is where personalization enters the game. And this is the most misunderstood category because people often think that AI is only reactive in nature, which simply means that you only tell AI what to do and AI will just respond based on your questions. But the truth is, you can actually teach AI and ChatGPT how to react in a very personalized way, such that you even ask ChatGPT to ask you a question first for you to respond before he will now give you his own response. Do you understand? Like, this is not just being reactive anymore. This is being proactive. It's at this point that the AI begins to checkmate your own questions, right? The AI begins to probe you so that the AI will be able to produce a custom intelligent response for you. This is amazing. So now looking at category number 4. Category number 4 is all about customization of the commands, right? Where we have certain custom commands that makes ChatGPT work in certain ways. Not the normal way, but it's going to be working differently because of the customization that we are going to be giving ChatGPT. This time around, these tags makes ChatGPT more collaborative and more responsive, right? This time around, we are doing things together with the AI, like a real assistant. Now, let me show you some of the commands you can use. The first command here is ask first /ask first. When you use this command, magic happens, right? This command will prompt ChatGPT to ask clarifying questions before answering whatever thing you ask ChatGPT. For instance, if you ask ChatGPT a question that ChatGPT do not really understand what you mean, ChatGPT will ask you certain questions to be clear, to have certain form of clarification before ChatGPT will respond to you. How cool is that? That is the power of these particular commands I'm talking to you about. Then the next command is optimize. Now, when you say optimize, what you are effectively doing is you are telling it to improve the existing content or the structure. Let's say you already have a blog post and you say optimize, you now give it the blog post. ChatGPT is going to begin to optimize whatever information that was given to him or her. I mean, let's just assume ChatGPT is him because this guy is a strong guy right now. Then the next thing we are going to be looking at is revise. Now, when you use /revise, you are telling ChatGPT or any AI, you are forcing it to edit until you are satisfied, right? Maybe the content generated for you is not okay. You say revise. ChatGPT will go to work. It will revise it. You will go through it again yourself until you are okay with the content. This is very useful if you are into ebook creation or course creation because you want to have something concrete, you want to have something really, really good that is impactful. So the next one, number 4, is checklist. This is pretty common, but I wonder people still don't use it as often as they should because this will make ChatGPT or any AI organize your tasks for you or even summarize it into bullet points. This is very powerful because you don't want your information unorganized. So just use checklist and you will see them one after the other, well organized for you in a way that you can consume or send it to somebody. The next one is very important. It's called tone match. /tone match. /tone match will make your writing in a particular tone, right? Or you can give ChatGPT a sample. For instance, if I want to write like Elon Musk, for instance, I will give ChatGPT particular information and I'll put /tone Elon Musk. And ChatGPT is going to write this information in the tone of Elon Musk, in the tone of Mark Zuckerberg, in the tone of anybody that I want to write. Of course, I will not want to write in the tone of Elon Musk or Mark Zuckerberg. These guys are terrible when it comes to writing or even speaking. I would choose somebody like Jordan Peterson, maybe Andrew Tate, or any of these guys that speak very, very effective and in a more profound way, right? So these are the commands that we can give ChatGPT in this particular category. So this is an example. Last time I tested this particular style of prompt, I gave ChatGPT my last blog post and I said tone match this particular LinkedIn caption. That was a LinkedIn caption that I saw, I liked it so much, and I said tone match my blog post to this particular LinkedIn caption, and ChatGPT did a perfect job. It matched my entire blog post that I wrote myself to a particular tone that was different, that was more even powerful than when I wrote myself. And I was like, well, this is really, really good. So you can use anybody's tone that you like. Maybe the person is authoritative, or the person has a contradicting view. Any kind of tone, just give ChatGPT that particular caption or some snippet and information you want, or tell him to create in that particular tone. ChatGPT will do a perfect job and you will love it. Finally, we are in category number 5. I kept this category hidden from you because it's the most powerful. Now, the whole thing about prompt engineering and prompting right, giving the right command, it's not just about giving commands. It's about combining these commands into something that is out of this world. Because what I'm going to show you is how you can layer these commands, right, with different roles, with different formats, all the various categories into one powerful command. I've noticed that most people don't know how to do this category number 5 that I want to show you. Most people don't know how to do it, because when they watch video like this, they see the command, they just go and they say, okay, act like this, and the person will act like that, and ChatGPT will act like that. They just go and say, format like this. They don't know that there is even a more powerful way to get this thing done, to give them a better result. And the funny part is, category number 5 is just short. It's just one sentence that will change everything for you. Let me break the sentence down for you, and let me explain every single part of this command for you. Now, we call it the stack command. That is category number 5. When it comes to prompt and you are prompting, you are trying to get the best. And this is the master prompt engineering, right? It's called the stack command. What is the stack command? When it comes to the stack command, the goal here is you are combining multiple prompts, right, into one complete prompt that will give you maximum and profound result. See how I stack this particular one and see. I said, ChatGPT, act like a marketer. That is the first thing. Remember, we have this. Then when I say act like a marketer and write a checklist, look at another prompt here, another command here, write a checklist in a table format. And I said, to help me launch an ebook, use human tone. Can you see? Use human tone. It's very, very important. Use human tone and optimize the content for social media. Now, I combine the entire category. I want you to act as a marketer. I want you to give me in the checklist format. I want to let it be in table form. I want you to use human tone. And what I'm looking for is an ebook, right? Then, not only that, I need this thing to be optimized content for social media. This right here is what we call a super prompt. This is what we call a master, not just a super prompt, but a master prompt as well. Let's just try this prompt out on ChatGPT. Let me show you what you will get. Let's just use something, right? Let's use something. You will see the result. The result is crazy. You have never seen anything like this before. So now we are on ChatGPT right now. This is not a new window. Ideally, anything you want to do it in the new window. But I've been working on something similar. So let me use this thing here. So act like a marketer, write in a checklist table format. Help me launch an ebook. And what I'm talking about here is about launching an ebook already. So everything fits in perfectly. So use human tone, optimize, and for content, for social media content. If I enter go, you will see the type of content that I will get. These are not normal content. These are content that are well defined and they are written in a more professional way than anything you've seen before. Look at ebook launch checklist. From ideas to sales, pre-launch prep, tags, the information, social media platform. The next one, see, everything is just well organized. Everything is well organized. Everything is well organized. This is not a regular way of getting information from ChatGPT. This is detailed with context and everything involved, right? That is how you prompt ChatGPT. That is how you prompt ChatGPT. So from now, anytime you are typing something, you want ChatGPT to reason like a marketer, you just have to use that keyword, right? You want to use a keyword like a marketer. You want it to format anything for you, you want to use the word format. You want it to use a particular tone, you want to say tone match. You have to keep using these things if you really want to create digital products with ChatGPT, especially for digital products. If not, you will just get something generic, something that does not make sense, and everybody will know that your product is from AI. But I'm telling you, people are selling $10,000 every single month with digital products, and they are all creating this stuff with AI. What is different? The difference between you and them is that they understand all these prompts, but you don't. So they are going to use this thing, get a lot of content, ebook, courses, and they are making a lot of sales, but you are not, and you will be there criticizing them saying they are using AI because you don't know how to use AI. Now, if you really want to dig into this topic, I want to focus on the next step. The next step is for you to right now click on this video, go and watch how I use this whole prompt style to create a complete digital product. Click here and watch it, and see you in the next one.